Coach, game 5. Roster set, or do you have to make some tough decisions as to deciding whether to redshirt people or not?
Yeah, that rule changed. A handful of years ago, where you got 4 games with the guys, and they approved the waiver again, where you got postseason play with them doesn't count. So we go through it every week, and we kind of talk about, we talk about is it time, is it not? So there's certain guys that we've said, man, we're rolling with, and the redshirt doesn't matter. I'm super conscious of, I had an experience, this was 2009, we had an old lineman when I was at the University of Toledo that ended up playing in the NFL for about 5 years, but we had him as a senior, and his freshman year got burned on 56 field goal reps. And I learned that lesson really, really early. Like if he had another year in him, he would have been a draft pick and ended up being an undrafted guy and put a career together and had a really good career. But I learned really quickly, like don't burn a guy's year on 50-some reps. It's just not fair. It's just not right to the young man. So we have weekly discussions on, man, this guy's really, really contributing on special teams. Are we getting enough reps? And we have a minimum in our mind of, man, if it's this many plays, it's worth burning a year for. If it's below that threshold, don't burn it, save it, because he'll be way better in year 3, 4, 5 than he will be in year 1 right now. And again, that goes back to building a program rather than building a team, where you're trying to build to where you continuously are getting better, and development is a huge part of that. So fortunately, we haven't had to make any decisions specifically on this guy or that guy yet, but the guys that we've said, man, roll with them, go play, and there's a handful of them we're rolling with. And then there's a handful that, like, man, like, we're not going to use them this week. We're going to hold on them. You've seen us do that on field goal team and some other things where we're trying to manage those. But we go through the eligibility portion every single week, who's played, who hasn't, how many reps, and what it looks like moving forward.
Coach, is it any 4 games during the season, or so you could actually have a guy on your developmental squad come and play weeks, game 9, 10, 11, and 12, and not lose the year, correct?
You can. We did a year ago. Yeah, we did a year ago.
Thank you, Coach.